So yeah, as far as how men treat you, yeah, they definitely treat you better. Like, I would say, yeah, like I've had guys do things like pump my gas for me or randomly pay for things. I mean, before I had my BBL, you know, I was treated very well by the gentleman. It's just like when the bubble got bigger, people would just be willing to go like over and beyond, like just guys or randomly like buy me gifts or pump my gas, or I mean whatever I need, stop and change my tire. Like that happened before, but yeah. Yeah, I think you get like a lot more attention from guys. So you will get more sexual attention from men. In general, you know what? In general, people treat you more like a sex object after you get your BBL, after you get that tiny waist, big butt, big hips. People are going to notice. So just so you know, if you're thinking about getting a BBL, you're going to get more attention.
Hi everyone, this is Naka here, popping on to remind you all that lust is not a compliment. Lust is not a compliment. What do I mean by that? So my brand is all about Black women and visibility. And as you get older, as you age, something interesting happens, which is you notice that the attention that you got as a young woman, that attention shifts and changes a little bit. And it could be because you look different. It could be because your environment is different. A lot of people are now married. A lot of people have families. You are just, like I said, in different spaces than you used to be. But also what can happen is that you start to realize that a lot of the attention you received before was actually lust. And it wasn't rooted in anything substantial. And you start to also realize that the things that you thought were compliments, now when you hear those things, they are offensive. They are disrespectful. And so what is a compliment then? If lust isn't, if someone being infatuated with you isn't, if someone, is gawking at you on the street or catcalling or whatever they call it, if those things aren't compliments, well, what is a compliment? A few examples of what I think at this age and at this space that I'm in is a compliment is off the top, even just meeting someone, particularly if it's someone you're interested in for a relationship, them showing a genuine interest in you and your interest. Asking questions, being inquisitive, that is a compliment. And there is this term, invisibility, or the invisible woman, that actually describes women who are over 40 and 45, meaning they feel invisible in society. So what can happen is that as a woman ages, she can potentially get less attention. That is real. However, you have to think about, well, what kind of attention are you missing out on? And when I say lust is not a compliment, someone desiring you sexually and expressing that verbally, although it seems like a compliment and, it may be fun, but as you age, you realize that a lot of things that can be said regarding lustful statements can actually be disrespectful, can be rude, can be inconsiderate. And, so what is a compliment then? If lust is not, what is? Well, I'm gonna give a few examples of, I would say, what is a compliment, and particularly as it relates to when you're getting to know someone. So one example of a compliment would just be someone who's getting to know you for you. Another compliment would be that same person encouraging you to pursue your interests, to go after your dreams. Another compliment would, and again, this is in the very beginning of a relationship, let's just say a romantic relationship. Another compliment could be feeling seen by that person valuing you in some way, and that will show in their actions. Another compliment would be them keeping their word, seeing that they do what they say they are going to do. Another compliment would be them being honest with you. So these are all examples of real compliments. And again, I'm talking about in the very beginning of a romantic relationship, or just even before you get in a relationship. These things can manifest even before the relationship. These are all real compliments. Lust is not. When you're getting to know someone, I know, obviously when you're young, it's, maybe fun to sort of for sexual things to come up in maybe those first several conversations. But when somebody respects you and values you, even if they're thinking those things, they're not going to say those things. Because another thing, in my opinion, that's an extreme compliment is being valued and feeling respected and feeling seen. Those things are compliments. And of course, as you progress in your relationship, another example of a compliment would be someone, thinking enough of you to just try to ensure that by all means you're taken care of, no matter what that looks like. Those things are absolute compliments. So lust is not. Okay, lust might seem cute, it might seem fun, it might seem exciting, but at the end of the day, it's not a compliment. All right, what content creators never tell you, and this is my segment for my business, Curated Legacy. If you guys are interested in any coaching or consulting, many content creators may never tell you that making content can be very healing and nurturing to the creator. Making content sometimes can be very therapeutic, because for you to be able to get on camera and deliver a message, you have to clarify your message to yourself. And that sometimes in itself can be a very healing experience and process. That is something that content creators may never tell you. So like, share, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned as always for more videos. Bye.